So I wanted to go over how to get a sales job with no experience. And I wanted to give you 5 rules of thumb to follow with a few things under them. My name's Derek. I've been doing sales for about 4+ years now, going on 5, and I've done sales everything from inside, outside, to inside to where I am today. And so I have a few experiences of how I got jobs and landed them with a pretty good insight. So I wanted to share those tips with you today. I have 5 here. There's a lot more than 5, but I'm going to make this video quick, and these are probably the most crucial and most essential, and you can keep these tattooed to your chest and keep it on your tool belt for whatever you go in for that interview. So here they are. This is D Jones Official. Let's get it. For number 1, you need to know what an employer is looking for before you actually go into an interview. And typically what an employer is looking for is not you to answer what they want to hear. They want you to have your own clear answers. This is across the board for any employment. Like, they want to hear the truth, the nitty-gritty, not for you to just want a job and then just do it 9 to 5, especially in sales. You're not going to get appreciated, respected. You're probably going to get fired for that. So what an employer wants is someone that is opportunistic, is structured and organized, wants someone that is personable, yet coachable. If you're extremely new, for sure. If you're personable, they can work around the sales part. So there's other things that go into it too, but I have a video, I'll link it up here if you want to go over what those traits are for what an employer is looking for. For number 2, you need to understand what the role and what the job is. And what I mean by this is you don't need to know in depth, like, oh my gosh, I need to know this product down to a T, or oh my gosh, I need to know this job down to a T. No. That's not what I mean. I mean, you need to understand that the basis of this is a lifestyle. So you're constantly learning, you're constantly adapting to everything. What I mean by you need to understand what your role is that you are only going to be valued for what you bring value to the company. And what that means is that if you are not making the money, or if you're not helping them expand their company, or whatever you're hired, fired, and measured on, they don't need you, especially in that role. That's not why they hired you for that role. They hired you so you can expand, so you can sell things for them. So if you're not going to do that in your job, I mean, don't expect someone, just congratulate you for trying 24/7. I mean, in the beginning, they're going to help you out for sure. Don't get me wrong. Like, you're going to have help, but I'm going to give you the reality and the brutal truth of this. Like, you are going to have to sell. You are going to have to bring value. 5-6 months down the line, you're not doing anything, performing or anything, maybe in 4 months, you're out. And I don't blame them. And you shouldn't either. For number 3, be open to being coachable and be open to learning. What this means is pretty simple. You're new to sales, you're new to the gig, or if you're trying to get back into it, same dealio. You need to be coachable, especially if you're selling in a different industry. Selling cars is way different than selling software. It's still a people business across the board. You need to know a lot more product knowledge if you're selling software along with sales knowledge. And if you're selling cars and writing up contracts, where that's a lot more, you need to know the people kind of more than you need to know the car, if you know what I mean. To a degree. There's levels to it. Number 4, you need to understand that selling is about the people. It's not about you. So this goes into, if you're money driven, you will probably do okay in sales, or you might even do extremely well. But if you're money driven and you have a desire to help people at the same time, that's going to go way farther than if you're just money driven. And if you have the frontal lobe in your mind of like, hey, this person is actually having an issue that I think I'd be able to help out with, I think my company will be able to help out with, then you're going to have the mentality, and that person's going to reciprocate how you're feeling. It's called mirroring if they ever have an objection for you, but it's also called, what is it? Transfer of emotion. That's what I'm looking for, the word. They're going to feel transfer of emotion from how you feel about the product and how they're feeling about their problem, and how you believe that it can actually help, because it probably will if you actually believe that. And so I'll go over that in a different video, but just know that the business is about people. It's not about you. So if you make it about you, it's not going to go well at all. And number 5, the most simplest, shout out to Simon Sinek, have a why. Like, straight up, have a reason why you want to do this in the first place. Because sales isn't something that you could just slouch around, you could just lollygag, you just sit at a desk and never do anything. Because just like the business is expanding, you're also expanding your business within the business. You're an entrepreneur. You got to find ways to really help not just yourself out, but you also got to have a reason why you're doing it in the first place. Some of you might have kids, might be providing for a family member, I don't know. But just know that that's a pretty strong why alone, making sure that not you only eat, but they got to eat too. And so just have a reason why, whether it's big or small, but you want to get out of debt, you want to help a family member out, you want to help yourself out. Have that why. And every time in the back of your mind, whenever you feel yourself winding down, just get back up. And on top of that, every time you sleep on a win, you got to remember you wake up on a loss. Every day is different. You got to keep on hustling. You got to keep on grinding. Sales is not for the people that want to lollygag. It's really not. And as I'm doing this video right here, I'm still doing sales, still hammering calls, still doing demos, and I recently got promoted. But hope these tips help you out. If you did enjoy this video, I would super appreciate a subscription, a subscribe, whatever it is, hit the like button. If you guys are looking to get into a sales job, these are 5 things that employers are looking for with some solutions to help you out on how to navigate, on how to solve those type of things they're looking for. I'm out. I love you. Bye.